Hello, welcome to an emergency podcast here on the High School Huddle. Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. And I love these emergency podcasts because right now Phil has no idea what's going on in the world of high school football.
This isn't even fair.
I know.
You told me I couldn't look at my cell phone. You told me I couldn't go Google anything. I've been standing outside yelling out my back window, what's going on for the last 15 minutes. What's going on, Chris?
Well, to be fair, you go outside your window and yell all the time. Just to be fair to
That is true.
The people
they
listening.
Don't really.
Let me make the official. Yeah, here's the official audio. Breaking news in Oklahoma high school football. Phil Nichols.
Yeah.
Tulsa Union have a new quarterback.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we going to have the guessing game, or do I get to guess?
I'll give you. I can give you two guesses. That way, we speed this up.
Couldn't be the Owasso. The Owasso kid that transferred in last year is now going to Union.
So your first guess is Austin Havens from North Carolina to Owasso to Bixby to Union.
Yeah.
No, that is not correct. Yeah, one more guess. Or you can pass on it.
I'll pass because I have no clue.
The new quarterback for the Union as the transfer portal in Oklahoma high school football is in true effect. You ready?
Yeah.
Shaker. Shaker.
Are you serious?
The freshman sensation who led the Jenks Trojans to the state championship as a freshman, who, by the way, beat Tulsa Union in his first career start. He beat Tulsa Union in his first career start, beats Union in the state championship. He is now confirmed a Union Redskin. Is that not amazing?
Doesn't happen often. I really don't know what to say about that. You're serious. Wow.
Yeah. This is literally just coming out not too long ago. I went to Shaker's Twitter page, and it still has his championship trophy and all that good stuff. Here's a few details, Phil. This is very, very interesting as well. And I'm going to give full credit to the Tulsa World, Barry Lewis and Bill Hastings have really been on top of this within the last hour. As of this emergency podcast recording for the High School Huddle, we have not heard from Shaker. We have not heard from Jinx coaches. But here's the interesting thing.
Wow.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing is, by the way, Union coach Kirk Frederick confirmed with the Tulsa World that the Reisig family, Shaker Reisig, has moved into the Union district and that Reisig is now on the Red Hawks roster. That's confirmed by Coach Kirk Frederick.
Wow.
So here's the interesting thing. So Barry Lewis, the talented writer, longtime writer for the Tulsa World, covers high school sports, does a great job. So I'm trying to find the part here. Barry Lewis was basically at a Jinx event the other day, last Thursday.
Yeah.
Shaker was there. They interviewed him. There was photographs taken of him, and nothing was really said there. There on Thursday, they were in Jinx at a Trojan spring practice. Lewis interviewed Reisig, and there was pictures taken. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. On Friday morning, however, that's when it all started to come out here. Union was at the Owasso hosted team camp on Friday. Reisig was with the Red Hawks, but did not participate. He wore a long-sleeve black Nike shirt and spent the morning with Union offensive coaches and quarterbacks. Reisig's first public exercise as a Union quarterback is scheduled for Monday, June 6th, when Union hosts passing league with Bixby, Owasso, and Jinx. So that will be interesting to see on June 6th.
We're going.
That's how about that? The transfer portal, man, it is hot and heavy up in the Tulsa area right now.
So who got mad at who?
I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
Dude, he would have been the last quarterback I would have guessed.
Yeah, Shaker. He's just going to be a sophomore. He led the Jenks Trojans. I got to make sure I got the right team. Jenks Trojans to a state championship as a freshman quarterback. He got inserted as a starting freshman for the first time. That he is the first freshman in over 60 years that Jenks quarterback has got to start. His first start was against Tulsa Union. And by the way, he was the MVP of the backyard brawl. He was 12 of 17 for 150 in a 22-0 victory over Union. And then we had the play-by-play of the state championship between Jinx and Union, where Shaker had 2 rushing touchdowns in the victory, come from behind victory over Union. But now Shaker moves into the Union School District and is a Redskin.
Okay, so listen, I'm going to take one side of this for a second.
Okay.
Could it be that his dad they just wanted to move to Union?
That's the question. I mean, there's a bunch of those scenarios out there that we don't have those answers to.
How are you at a Jinx event last Thursday? Now somebody's mad at somebody. There's no other way around.
Think so?
Well, it has to be. Unless Jinx is playing along, or Shaker and his family pulled the greatest gotcha in the history of high school sports in Oklahoma. I mean, you're taking pictures as a Jenks Trojan on Thursday, doing interviews,
and Friday morning,
you gone. I mean, I can't even. That is so crazy.
Phil, that is similar to like an OU freshman quarterback like Jamel Holloway, who won the freshman national championship for OU, and then transferred to Texas.
Yeah.
Within months.
Yeah. Within months. No. First he's interviewed at spring practice, and then the next day he's down in Austin. That's what it would be like.
Yeah, exactly right.
Holy criminy. That is unbelievable.
So Jinx, obviously the starting quarterback going into last season, it was kind of a battle that Jinx had last year, but likely for Jinx, senior Ike Owens right now, who was back and forth with Shaker last year, right now would probably be the quarterback, you would think. And I'm sure, Jinx has the talent pool and all that stuff for somebody else to emerge. But right now, senior Ike Owens might be the person to fill in automatically. So Jinx will be okay in the long run. There's a lot of teams that across the state that wish they had Jinx's death, but still Shaker Reisig, a Union Redskin.
Okay, now I know why you told me not to read the text from our mutual friend.
Right.
Okay, I just pulled that up. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. This is the thing. First of all, I want to say this: he's just He's just going to be a sophomore,
right?
But the kid's a legitimate prospect at the next level. I mean, this isn't a nice high school quarterback that goes out. I mean, this kid's the real deal.
Yeah, no doubt. And you got offers from like Memphis and did some other visits. So the offers are going to be, he's only going to be a sophomore. So the offers are going to be coming in over the next couple of years for sure. So by the way, that's Shaker over my shoulder there, warming up in the state championship game against his new teammates. But anyway, so we just a couple days ago, we did the podcast on Austin Havens going against his former team Bixby in the battle of the burbs, if you will. But now the backyard brawl is like, we were talking about Jinx Union, like, okay, we were in the state championship. And so Bixby and Owasso got a few days of headlines, and then Jinx Union goes, you know what? Here's the big boys in town. Here's what's going on here. But that's the big news.
And the thing that I'm sitting there, you're right. Jinx will be fine. Yeah. I mean, they will. They'll trot a guy out there, and he might be better than Shaker. Who knows? But they'll trot a guy out. I mean, that's not hyperbole. I mean, that could be the case. But I would say Shaker is the most highly regarded underclassman in the state at the quarterback position. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, yeah. If you're a freshman at Jinx and you lead him to a state championship, you're going to be near the top.
And you're already getting offers from Division I programs. You're pretty good. But I feel like TMZ right now. I'm wanting to know why.
Why? Yeah, exactly. Jinx gives you everything that Union gives you as far as press
Could,
and
let me ask you
facilities.
this. Let me ask you this. Could it be that somebody's moved into Jinx from out of state that we don't know about yet?
We
Could it
haven't heard
be?
it yet.
It could be that they're going, you know what? Shaker's going, I don't really need this noise for the next 3 years.
But when
I
that's the same scenario that would be at Union.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But I'm just trying to think of what could make it go down the way it's went down. I mean, that is, sometimes, Chris, when you say I got breaking news, you're funning me a little bit, you're teasing me a little bit. You made me actually speechless for about 5 seconds. I didn't know that completely caught me off guard. That's unbelievable. It really is.
Yeah.
If he was going to
Skytook,
wherever, I'd go, oh, okay, well, all right, I guess his dad moved. But you're going to the arch rival across town that you just beat in the state title as a freshman. You beat him twice as a freshman. I mean, my Lord, that's well done, my friend. That's well done.
Well, Phil, there's going to be plenty more to talk about this, but good for high school football. I mean, we're talking about it here. Transfer portal is alive and well. I mean, there's arguments for both sides. I see both sides of it.
You and I, for years, would have these conversations about these transfer things. We always talked about private schools. Right. And about 2 or 3 months ago, you looked at me and you said, this isn't just private schools.
No.
And it's obvious it's not. We had Matt Beatty on a podcast yesterday who runs NIL for University of Kansas. If anybody wants to check that out, it's on Second Banana Media on YouTube or Facebook, but go to YouTube to check out the interview. But excuse me, I'm sorry. But we asked him the question if we thought it was going to get into high school, and he said yes.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on here, but I think this is indicative of what we're going to have to get used to. There's going to be high school kids that lead teams to state titles, and then the next year they're wearing a different color uniform. I mean, it's just now Shaker and his family, though, they moved in from out of state, 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
Yeah, I think that's right. I can't remember exactly. I did see that moments ago. I can't remember where I saw that, but yes.
But remember when they moved in, they went and visited Union before they moved in. You remember that? I remember reading a story where it was almost like they were going on a recruit trip. I'm not saying that they were being recruited, but that's how the family was treated. Go to meet the staff, go to meet people, or they went to a camp, or there was something along those lines that they went to, and they settled in the Jinx district. So they've made a bona fide move into the Union district, and he is a Union player now. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is really absolutely crazy. That's crazy. What's Union's new mascot?
Redskins.
No, they changed it. Didn't they change it?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. The Red Hawks.
Red Hawks. Yeah. I thought they changed it. Yeah.
Did I say Redskins earlier?
You did.
I told you it's going to be.
It's Union.
It's Union. Yes.
But, well, that's as big of a news as we've had in some time as it pertains to Oklahoma high school football. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Union immediately, not that they weren't a contender before, but their opportunity to get back to the state title game and compete for a gold ball just went up drastically.
Yeah, it's always interesting that, don't know any of the details, but does Shaker just show up to Union and the coaches go, oh, hey, wow, yeah, welcome? Or is
nice
there
to have you here
before? Does this lead to, how did this happen? And then people, it'll be interesting.
I can almost bet you the OSSAA will get phone calls to look into it, whether there's something there or not.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to ask a few questions because that's a big deal.
Probably just make sure moving into the district was legit, and if it's legit, then there's nothing.
No. I'm not saying any kind of
investigation
or anything. But they're going to have to verify that what happened, the move really is a bona fide move. And now, I don't think the coaching staff at Union comes out and says that. what they released here just shortly ago in that statement, if it's not a bona fide move and it's not legit, I mean, they wouldn't do that.
Right.
I mean, so that's
these schools know the rules. I mean,
yeah,
they know the rules.
yeah.
They're gonna.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I don't. And there could be absolutely nothing underhanded about this. It could just be
simply moved in.
They moved in. Maybe they bought a house and it's in the Union District. I mean, that happens. What makes this so unique is that we're talking about a high caliber athlete.
Correct.
That everybody's aware of. Kids move from districts all the time. But that's what makes this so unique. But wow, what a way to go into Memorial Weekend. My goodness.
Yeah.
If you're an Oklahoma high school football fan, that'll give you a little something to chew on. Now, I'm serious. We need to find a way over there to go watch that passing league. That would be awesome. You know how much press is going to be there that day?
Yeah, the local press will definitely be eating that up.
Oh, it'll be unbelievable. It'll be unbelievable. Well, all right, my friend. You gave me a mini heart attack.
Yeah. Shaker is a Union Red Hawk.
Wow. That doesn't even sound right yet. That'll take a little while to get used to.
All right. We'll talk to you next time. Wow. Have a good weekend. For Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, this has been an emergency podcast here on the High School Huddle.